Listen, the Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot, stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia. That was a show.
The Chicago Sky just took another brutal L, this time at the hands of the Washington Mystics, 103-86. But here's what nobody wants to admit. Angel Reese played 28 minutes and put up a double-double, 22 points and 13 rebounds. Sounds solid, right? Not even close. The Sky were getting torched while she was on the floor. Even the announcers couldn't help but laugh at how ineffective her presence was. Meanwhile, two Mystics rookies, Sonia Citron and Kiki Ariafin, made history as the first rookie duo to each drop 20-plus points in the same game. So now the real question is this. Is Angel Reese actually hurting her team more than helping? And what exactly happened in that game that had her getting humiliated on live TV? If you think Reese is dragging the Sky down, drop a me bound in the comments. Let's talk about it.
Let's get it! Burn! Lack of awareness combined with a lack of ability to jump. Not great! Burn!
Me bound, me bound, me bound, me bound, me bound, me bound, me bound.
Yeah! Again! Do it for me. Me bound! Burn!
Let's stop pretending. Lack of awareness, no lift, and no adjustments. Not great. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, again. That's the energy. Here's the truth we've all been dodging all season. Angel Reese can rack up all the double-doubles she wants, but the Chicago Sky keep getting blown out. Their record? A brutal 7-19. Sitting dead last in the playoff race. 6 games out of even sniffing the postseason. And if that wasn't enough, they're riding a 6-game losing streak that started before Reese even came back from a back injury. At some point, the numbers stop lying. This isn't just about stats. It's about impact. And right now, Reese isn't changing the game. She's just surviving it.
6 for 16. Was that 35%? 22 points, 13 rebounds, got to the free throw line multiple times, 11 free throws for Angel Reese, but the bloopies were blooping, and oh boy, here we go. All right, we go, right, easy open layup, and a stoink right off the bottom of the backboard, and we're just asking for a foul. We're asking for a foul. We throw the ball off the bottom, that's like the bottom side of the backboard, asking for a foul, no foul to be given in this current point in time.
The Washington Mystics game was a perfect snapshot of the Sky's ongoing disaster. Sure, Angel Reese dropped 22 points and grabbed 13 boards, extending her double-double streak to 11 straight games. Sounds impressive until you look at the scoreboard. Chicago got blown out 103-86. A 17-point beat there, and Reese was on the floor for 28 of those minutes while the Sky's defense fell apart. The Mystics racked up 52 points in the paint, a stat that says it all about how well Reese was anchoring the defense. The numbers might look nice, but the impact? Not so much.
Hey, new strategy, team. Angel, keep doing your part. Everyone else, go rebound her messes. Burn! If she keeps missing layups at this rate, she's gonna be serving buttermilk pancakes at Denny's. Butter? Did somebody say butter? Butter pecan! Burn! At a certain point, you just got to applaud greatness. A me bound on her back? Are you kidding? Bang! Simon says, give me another pray-up. How about it? Burn! She really hit under the basket on a layup. Get this girl GPS. Burn! Everybody get up on your feet. It's time to meet and greet the most underpaid athlete. Bang!
Here's where it gets truly embarrassing. For both Chicago and Angel Reese, two rookies from the Washington Mystics, Sonia Citron and Kiki Ariafin, made WNBA history by becoming the first rookie duo in franchise history to each score 20-plus points in the same game. Citron went off for 28, while Ariafin added 22 points and 10 rebounds. They didn't just show up, they dominated. These rookies outclassed Chicago's veteran core and made the Sky look like they didn't even belong on their own home court.
Man, Kiki Ariafin got the better of her today. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 14 shooting. Man, Kiki stirring that pot on Angel today. Listen, the Chicago Sky are trash. And Washington Mystics, you are a 500 team fighting for the playoffs. You are scrapping to get into that playoffs, and I respect it, led by 2 rookie all-stars. And Angel Reese had the nerve to say they have the best young core in the league.
After the game, Coach Tyler Marsh didn't mince words. He called out the team's complete failure to protect the paint. A clear shot at their interior defense, Angel Reese. She shot just 6 of 16 from the field and picked up 5 fouls, which limited her effectiveness even more. Sure, she hit 10 of 11 free throws, but that's irrelevant when your team is getting torched on the other end. Scoring means nothing if you can't stop anyone.
First of all, we all know the Indiana Fever had the best young core in the league with Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. Forget young core, that's probably the best duo, period. So, during that whole thing, when she said, yo, we the skyscrapers, best young duo in the league. When she said that, I told y'all, we all knew CC and AB was better. That's not even a conversation. I said, wait a second. Are y'all sure, Angel, are you sure you and Camila are better than Sonia Citron and Kiki? The last I checked, the Washington Mystics had 2 rookies that made the All-Star team. And boy, did they show why today. They took this matchup personally.
The Sky actually scored 86 points, 9 more than their season average of 77. So no, offense wasn't the issue, the real problem. A defense that was an absolute joke. And that blame falls squarely on players expected to anchor it. When you give up 103 points and let rookies make history on your home floor, your defensive system is broken, and everyone can see it. This isn't a one-off. It's been the story all season. Reese puts up decent individual stats while the Sky keep piling up losses. Her double-doubles don't mean a thing when they are wrapped in defeat. The uncomfortable truth is becoming impossible to ignore. Stats without wins are just empty noise, and that leads us to one of the most humiliating moments of the entire game.
Spins on Reese, comes back. Yes, off the window. As she's saying, too small on the way back. Very subtly so, but she had to.
You want to know what real humiliation looks like? Try getting hit with a too small taunt on live TV and having the announcers highlight it for everyone watching at home. That's exactly what happened to Angel Reese in the first quarter, when Washington's Shakira Austin scored right over her and delivered one of the most savage taunts of the season. Austin didn't just win the play. She made sure the entire arena and every fan watching knew exactly who owned that moment.
Austin going at him. Everybody's just going at him. The Chicago Sky are food. And, I mean, it's just embarrassing to the point where it's like, you, like, as a Sky fan, y'all are probably happy y'all lost by less than 20 points today. And that is embarrassing. That is ridiculous. Y'all getting popped, bro. Y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are terrible. Something has to change. Something has to change.
This wasn't just your typical trash talk. Shakira Austin's too small gesture was a direct statement, exposing Angel Reese's defensive flaws on national television. That single moment summed up everything wrong with Chicago's interior defense. When it mattered most, Reese couldn't protect the rim, and Austin made sure everyone saw it. She didn't just score on Reese, she worked her over. And to make it worse, the announcers highlighted the taunt, turning an already humiliating play into a viral-level embarrassment for someone who's supposed to be the Sky's defensive anchor.
Listen to this. We have the commentators that are actually laughing at this.
To be able to attack and finish inside, and Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked. Give this one to...
We have commentators laughing at this.
Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves. Like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Let me let me get real serious.
You know what makes it even worse? Reese's response to getting dominated. Instead of rising to the challenge, tightening up her defense, or making real adjustments, she continued to struggle while Austin and the Mystics picked apart Chicago's interior. That one moment didn't just expose Reese. It exposed everything broken about the Sky's defense this season. This is exactly why Chicago keeps losing, no matter how solid Reese's box score looks. Now compare that to how real defensive anchors handle pressure. Players like Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull go up against elite scorers every night, but they respond with composure, toughness, and actual stops. They don't become meme material on national TV because they understand how to play winning defense. When adversity hits, they don't fade. They step up. Reese, she became the highlight.
Angel Reese went home and got cooked in front of everybody. She played a good game, but her team got destroyed. This team is pitiful. Pitiful. And the sad part is, it's not like they have anywhere to turn. Ariel Atkins didn't play today, but she ain't been winning them no game. It's not, they have nowhere to turn. They went and made moves in the offseason as if they had a team to go out and win games and try to compete right now. Going and giving up your young draft pick for Ariel Atkins, going and getting Vandersloot, who's hurt. I mean, I just don't understand the direction they thought they were going in. But this has been malpractice from the management to the coaching to a lot of these players. Terrible.
Shakira Austin's taunt wasn't just about one play. It symbolized the entire game. The Mystics didn't just beat the Sky. They dominated them. Sonia Citron dropped a career-high 28 points, largely because Chicago had zero defensive presence in the paint. Kiki Ariafin added 22 points and 10 rebounds, turning this into a nightmare for Chicago as both rookies outplayed the Sky's veteran lineup and made franchise history in the process. This public humiliation was bad enough, but for Angel Reese, it was just the beginning of what became a disastrous week. Getting outplayed and taunted on live TV by Austin should have been rock bottom. But somehow, it got worse. The defensive collapse that allowed Washington to hang 103 points on Chicago laid bare every flaw in the system, and at the center of it all was Reese. This on-court meltdown set the stage for something even messier, an off-court clash with a WNBA legend. And the real fireworks were about to explode on social media.
You all that are gonna go home and write a biography on how wrong this is, you guys can kick rocks. What's up, fam? Candace Parker here. I'm gonna do a tier ranking of WNBA players. I'm gonna try.
When a three-time WNBA champion calls you a C-tier player, you've got two choices. Prove him wrong on the court, or start a fight on Twitter. Angel Reese? She chose the second option. Candace Parker didn't hold back on her new podcast, Post Moves, alongside Alia Boston, dropping some hard truth about Reese's game. And Reese's response? It said everything you need to know about where her focus really is.
And Cameron Brink, I think, is, the unknown. So I put Cameron Brink on the C level, I think, just in terms of her kind of showing glimpses of what she's capable of. I think WNBA, with the space and her length and versatility, she's going to be able to have an impact on the defensive end immediately. Then you got Angel Reese. I put her right at that C level.
Candace Parker didn't hold back when she placed Angel Reese in the C tier, right alongside Cameron Brink, during her player tier list discussion. And she made it clear, this wasn't about hate. It was strictly basketball. Parker even said, I in no way, shape, or form am a hater, but what player are you taking Angel Reese over from the names I just listed? She was talking about legit stars, players who can carry a team and be the go-to offensive option. And in Parker's eyes, Reese isn't in that conversation.
I think in terms of being above, you have to be able to have the ability to carry a team, be a 1 or 2 option. I think Angel Reese is fantastic at her role, which is offensive rebounding. She showed and demonstrated so much growth in that first year. I think that this is my tier.
Instead of letting her game do the talking, Reese ran to social media with a cryptic jab. Cloud is one hell of a drug. Like, it really gets to a point. Let that sink in. She's accusing a 3-time WNBA champion and 2-time MVP of chasing clout. This, from someone who hosts her own podcast, constantly inserts herself into Caitlin Clark drama, and seems to generate weekly social media buzz just to stay in the spotlight. The irony practically writes itself. Ask ChatGPT.
We have her reposting this. I'd be mad too if a girl who was beautiful, rich, famous, rich and famous, lifestyle of the rich and the famous. They always complaining. Shout out to Good Charlotte, man. They were a quality band. And well-liked among her peers, comes in, breaks my records, gets promotion, brand deals I couldn't get, and then has the audacity to steal my vet. I'd be bitter. Uh-oh, Angel Reese reposted that. And then Angel Reese puts out her own tweet. Clout is one hell of a drug. Like, it really gets to a point. Oh, shots fired. Shots fine.
Parker's assessment was clear. Angel Reese isn't a primary offensive option, and she's not the kind of player who can carry a team to wins. While Parker gave Reese credit for her offensive rebounding, she questioned her overall impact, especially when stacked up against elite talents like Caitlin Clark. The message: hustle stats are great, but they don't make you a franchise player.
Wilson, reigning MVP, couple Defense Player of the Years, 2 championships. If there was something higher than S, I would definitely put her up there. But Nafisa Collier, she's up there with top tier with Asia. Just her ability to play on both sides of the ball, pump fake, she's gonna make you choose wrong. I know you guys are gonna say I'm biased because I'm putting all 4s at the S, but the 4s run the league. Don't ever forget that. Brianna Stewart, the versatility, reigning champion from last year. She's got 3 of them things. I don't think there's any debate with that.
The irony is almost laughable. Reese calling someone else a clout chaser while her entire brand thrives on controversy and social media drama. Yes, Candace Parker was promoting her new podcast with Aliyah Boston, but she was also delivering real basketball analysis rooted in performance, impact, and metrics. Despite the backlash from Reese's fan base, Parker didn't back down. She stood by her take, clarifying that it wasn't hate, it was an honest evaluation. She compared Reese to the league's top-tier players and made it clear Reese falls short in the areas that define elite talent.
This is where it gets tricky. Caitlin Clark is at an A level. I think in time she's gonna raise up to that S, but in order to put her at that level, she's gotta have a couple more years. So I'll put Kelsey Plum at the A level. 2-time champ, now took on the challenge to be #1 option in LA. I would say KP is definitely in that tier. I would love to put Sabrina Ionescu in that A range. She got that elusive championship. She's one of the best shooters in the WNBA, if not the best shooter in the WNBA.
The uncomfortable truth? Candace Parker's criticism matches exactly what we've been seeing on the court all season. Reese keeps stacking up double-doubles, while the Sky keep losing and sliding further out of playoff contention. Her response to Parker says it all. She seems more focused on protecting her image than actually developing her game. The question isn't, was Parker being mean? The real question is, was she right? And based on everything we've seen this season, the answer is a resounding yes.
And yet again, her fans have talked her into another one-sided beef. The other side doesn't know that they're beefing, but as far as Angel Reese is concerned, as far as the Reese's Pieces are concerned, oh, it's beef and it is on site. The last one-sided beef, you guys know. This current one-sided beef started innocently when Candace Parker was asked to ranked players who were clearly better than Angel Reese. The Reese's Pieces threw a temper tantrum, tagged Angel so many times, tweeted about it so many times, that now Angel Reese is convinced in her own mind, oh, this actually is beef. Candace Parker, you don't like me.
While Angel Reese is busy stirring up drama and chasing empty stat lines, real WNBA stars are out here showing what championship-level impact actually looks like. Caitlin Clark didn't just join the Indiana Fever. She transformed them. A team that was once the league's punchline is now competitive, energized, and must-watch basketball. And that shift wasn't accidental. What makes Clark special? She elevates everyone around her, without constantly chasing attention or needing social media to validate her. Look at Lexi Hull, more confident, more efficient, and smarter with the ball when playing alongside Clark. Look at Kelsey Mitchell, adapting her game and thriving offensively, even while sharing the spotlight with a rookie who could have easily made it all about herself. That's the difference between a true leader and a player just chasing headlines.
A lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
Look at how Sophie Cunningham approaches a game in Indiana. She plays winning basketball without the drama, without the social media feuds, and without taking shots at legends online. These are players who handle criticism like professionals. When someone questions their game, they respond by getting better, not by posting cryptic tweets about clout chasing. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Under Caitlin Clark's leadership, the Fever are trending upward, building something real and sustainable that fans can believe in. Meanwhile, Chicago continues to spiral. Despite Angel Reese's individual numbers, the Sky have become a team of empty stats, missed playoffs, and national TV embarrassments. That's the difference between genuine impact and just being loud.
Angel Reese is the double-double queen. They got the brakes beat off of them last night by the Minnesota Lynx. Angel Reese's double-double, I think 11 points, 11 rebounds, was meaningless and insignificant.
What makes 2025 so exciting is a shift happening across the league. Teams are finally prioritizing chemistry and real team basketball over stat padding and social media theatrics. Franchises are realizing that collective effort beats empty individual numbers. They're investing in players who elevate everyone around them, not those who only shine in the box score. Look at Aliyah Boston, co-host of Candace Parker's podcast. She embodies fundamental, winning basketball, everything Angel Reese still lacks. Boston is focused on building something sustainable with the Fever. She doesn't chase controversy or feud with legends just to stay relevant. She lets her game and her team's success do the talking.
Caitlin Clark is a superstar, not a female superstar. She is a superstar.
We were coming to see Caitlin Clark play.
She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves the needle.
Real WNBA talent shines brightest when the focus is on team success, not personal branding. Caitlin Clark's rookie season proved that true impact goes way beyond the stat sheet. Her presence changed everything. How the Fever play as a unit, how they approach each game, and how they prepare for the future. And this is where the line between legitimate stars and social media personalities becomes crystal clear. One group builds championship foundations. The other builds Twitter feuds and follow accounts. That's why fans are excited about Indiana. Real talent rises, and players who prioritize winning over attention create lasting success. Meanwhile, Chicago has become a case study in what happens when you chase stats over substance. A 7-19 record says it all. Double-doubles don't matter if your team keeps losing. While Angel Reese collects rebounding milestones and argues online with WNBA legends, Caitlin Clark is building something real and making the WNBA better for everyone. Real basketball fans know the difference between highlight hype and true winning basketball. If you agree that Reese is making the sky wise, drop a me bound in the comments, like the video, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a moment. Click the video on screen, and we'll see you in the next one.